Hi. That's for you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being so patient and waiting for everybody else. She's here.
No, it's okay.
It's great to see you.
Good to see you.
We all do. Listen, it has been a time. You have been through it. I just feel like you, this movie, have been under this microscope for good, for not so good, for all these different reasons. I just want to know, how are you? How are you doing right now?
Thank you very much. I'm good. I'm really good. Some of the magic has disappeared, but I choose to continue to be proud of what I've done, and I'm just grateful. I live with no regrets, and I would do this movie over and over again if I could.
I'm so glad to hear that. Well, to that point, I'd love to know, when you now think back on this whole experience, what did this project allow you to do, professionally speaking, that maybe you had never gotten the chance to do before? How would you distill that?
Just having someone see something in me besides the obvious was such a special experience. The director just really trusted me, and I was so grateful because I've gotten to show people that I am capable of doing more, and I hope that this is just the beginning for me in this field. So thank you. Yeah.
It's such a thrilling, but also emotionally taxing experience in a good way to go through the experience of watching Amelia Perez. I can only imagine what then it was like for you all, you specifically, to go through it, especially numerous takes of some of the most intense scenes. I'd be curious to know how you chose to decompress after a particularly tough day and also after the end of the entire shoot.
The whole experience was actually very cathartic. Being able to express this character that was trapped in a situation that is unimaginable was really fun. However, to unwind, a good glass of wine, I guess, doesn't hurt. But no, I think it was too much fun. The adrenaline was constantly there when I was shooting because it was something new every day. And the first day we ever shot, he decided to shoot the last scene of the movie. So that was a big challenge for me, but we got us there, so it was really fun.
Now, why would he do that?
He really trusted someone.
What do you feel like you're now ready to tackle in your professional life now that you've done this?
I think I'm ready to just focus on this for a while. I think film and art making and being around such incredible, talented people that have done nothing but uplift me along the way. I don't know, it's going to be very hard for me to ever go back to music after this.
Okay, but it's not, but it's like a never say never situation, right? Yes, you.
Maybe.
Thank you. You do you. That's great advice. Okay, how many times have you watched Amelia Perez, and what has the experience been like for you watching it numerous times if you have?
One.
Well, you've watched it one time.
I watched it in Cannes, and then I started to watch it with my family, and I got nervous, and because my grandparents were seeing me say some stuff, and I was like, okay, but it was beautiful. I get very weird watching stuff sometimes, but I couldn't have been more proud.
Do you think there'll be a time where you're ready to watch it again?
Oh yeah, no, it's been on. Like my grandparents casually throw it on in the background. I'm like, that's why is it on? So.
Oh my God. Listen, there's one thing I want to ask you about, just because it's one of my favorite stories of anything that I've ever witnessed even peripherally. So when I met you at the Telluride Film Festival in September, the coolest thing happened, which is that the local girls volleyball team put up a flyer on like a wooden post that said like, Selena Gomez, we know you're here in Telluride. Would you come and to our volleyball game and just say hi to us? Well, guess what? She did it. And it's on your social media, at least it was, where you like the video of you walking into the gymnasium and like these girls' heads exploding. And clearly it was such a special moment for these adorable girls who had the idea to do it. But I want to know, what do you get out? I would love to know what that experience gives you.
It just makes all of it worth it. I had nothing to do, and I thought it was so cute that day. And I was like, I think this would be nice. I don't know. That stuff brings me joy in the smallest ways, and it's awesome. Thank you.
There's just some people who in this industry, I would say Paul Rudd is also a similar person. He's one of these people.
If you ever wonder what it feels like when a pop star finds her anchor in the whirlwind of fame, Selena Gomez is here to tell you, in a way so gentle, so utterly sincere, it'll make you believe in peace again. In a world where every move she makes is scrutinized, where every song, film, and Instagram caption is dissected, Selena has found something, or rather, someone who brings her solace. Benny's my peace, she says, and just like that, the internet melts. But there's so much more to that simple statement than meets the eye, because behind it is the story of a young woman who's been through the gauntlet, who's weathered storms both public and private, and who, finally, seems to be settling into a season of gratitude and grace. Selena Gomez's journey has never been a quiet one. From her early days on Disney Channel, through chart-topping hits and headline-making heartbreaks, she's lived what most people would call a public life. But for Selena, it's just her life. It's one she's learned to navigate with a remarkable combination of vulnerability and quiet strength. Recently, in the midst of promoting her latest film, Amelia Perez, Selena sat down for a candid interview. The first question wasn't about her performance or her next project. It was simple. How are you? For a moment, the gloss of celebrity faded, and what emerged was a woman who's discovered how to be okay, even when the magic sometimes disappears. I'm really good, she said, her voice steady. Some of the magic has disappeared, but I choose to continue to be proud of what I've done. And I'm just grateful. I live with no regrets, and I would do this movie over and over again if I could. That choice, to be proud, to be grateful, to keep going, is at the heart of who Selena Gomez is. And it's that same spirit that led her to find peace in the midst of chaos. Selena's foray into film, especially with a project as emotionally charged as Amelia Perez, marked a turning point in her career. For the first time, she felt seen for more than just her star power. The role demanded vulnerability, authenticity, and a willingness to confront parts of herself she'd long kept hidden. And in that process, she found herself and the people who truly mattered. But perhaps the most striking revelation came when she spoke about Benny Blanco, a music producer and songwriter who has quietly become one of the most important people in her life. Benny's my peace, Selena said, almost in a whisper, as if the words themselves were too precious to be spoken aloud. It's a sentiment that speaks volumes, not just about her relationship, but about her journey toward healing. For years, Selena's love life has been the subject of endless speculation, from her highly publicized relationship with Justin Bieber to the countless rumors and tabloid headlines. It seemed as though she could never escape the narrative others wrote for her. But with Benny, things are different. There are no grand gestures, no performative declarations. Instead, there is quiet, steady support, the kind that grounds you, especially when the rest of the world feels unsteady. I left Justin with no regrets, Selena admitted, her tone resolute. I'm just a poor girl from Texas enjoying my marriage. In those words lies a world of growth, the acknowledgement of the past, the acceptance of pain, and the embrace of where she is now. No bitterness, no resentment, just peace. It's easy to forget, amidst the platinum records and red carpet appearances, that Selena Gomez is, at her core, just a girl who grew up in Grand Prairie, Texas. She's spoken often about her humble beginnings, about the single mother who raised her, about the struggles they faced together. And though she's now a global superstar, there's a part of her that still feels like that girl, wide-eyed, hopeful, determined to make something beautiful out of whatever life throws her way. Finding peace, for Selena, has meant returning to that part of herself. It's meant letting go of the need to prove herself, to be perfect, to have it all figured out. And it's meant finding someone who sees her not as a pop icon, but as a person. Benny Blanco, with his quiet humor and unwavering support, has become that person. He doesn't care about any of this, Selena said, gesturing around her at the chaos of fame. He just wants me to be happy. And that's all I've ever wanted, really. That simplicity is what makes their relationship so compelling. In an industry that thrives on drama and spectacle, Selena and Benny have chosen a different path. They're not interested in being the it couple. They don't post curated selfies or orchestrate paparazzi moments. Instead, they share inside jokes, cook dinner together, and find joy in the ordinary. Selena's friends have noticed a change, too. She's just so calm now, one friend confided. It's like she finally exhaled after holding her breath for years. Benny gives her space to be herself, to be silly, to be quiet, to be sad as she needs to be. There's no pressure to perform. That sense of safety has allowed Selena to blossom, both personally and professionally. She's taking risks, saying yes to projects that scare her, and embracing the messiness of life. I'm not perfect, she said. I still have bad days. I still struggle. But I don't feel alone anymore. And that's everything. For fans who have followed Selena's journey, through heartbreak, through health scares, through public scrutiny, this new chapter feels almost like a collective exhale. There's a sense of relief in seeing her happy, in seeing her at peace. And there's hope, too, that maybe we can all find our own version of that peace, even in the midst of chaos. Selena Gomez's story is far from over. She's still writing it every day, with the same courage and vulnerability that have made her a beacon for so many. But for now, she's content to rest in the quiet joy of the present. I'm just grateful, she said, smiling softly. That's enough. So if you ever find yourself overwhelmed by the noise, the pressure, the endless pursuit of more, remember Selena's words. Benny's my peace. Sometimes, that's all we really need.